I had a chance interaction with a Japanese woman who is an expert, a world expert in the design and the history of the construction of a Japanese garden. We got to talking one day on a bus about 12 years ago and discovered that we had a mutual interest in using in long-term care facilities, me, Alzheimer's disease, she was less focused at the time. One thing led to another. What we've been able to show is that the particular design principles of a Japanese garden are meant to draw you into a world without you're actually entering it. So you can just sit, and the effect is meant to be visual. And if my colleague were here, she could go into exquisite detail about how the design accomplishes that goal. But what we've discovered using a simple measure of pulse rate, just a simple finger pulse rate meter, what we've been able to discover is that within minutes of sitting quietly and viewing a Japanese garden, the pulse rate of individuals will drop anywhere from 7 to 15%, suggesting that they're calming down. What's exciting to me as a neuroscientist and an Alzheimer's researcher is not just that this effect is robust, but that it works as without regard to the stage of dementia. So individuals with Alzheimer's disease who are even at the end stage of the disease with MMSEs of 7, 8, or 9 are still benefiting by this reduction in this measure of stress. And we think this is a tremendously important area of research. It is especially important because the field as a whole tends to ignore people who have the disease. All the emphasis right now is on prevention, on preclinical Alzheimer's, on getting to the disease earlier and earlier. And I think the burden on our healthcare system is in fact the people who have the disease. Nothing in our pipeline is going to change that burden for many, many years, even if tomorrow they announce, a miracle cure. And so we feel that this work is really important as a way of getting at that population and offering them some relief, some improvement in their quality of life.